الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين ورحمة الله للعالمين. All the praise is due to Allah, and I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and that Muhammad is His last prophet and messenger. May the blessings and peace of Allah be upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his family, his companions, and those who followed his path up to the day of judgment. My dear respected brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A new episode of Uplifting Our Morales. And today's episode on increasing our enthusiasm about yaqeen, certainty in Allah. When the shaitan stood up on the battle of Uhud and he said, Muhammad passed away, a group of the companions felt disappointed and frustrated. They could not fight against the disbelievers. They sat down feeling aimless, and they also found themselves without having any hope in victory. Hits flying besides themselves, and they submitted themselves to the disbelievers. A man, his name is Thabit ibn Dahdah. May Allah be pleased with him. So the Muslims distracted and spread everywhere in the field of war. And he said, "O people of Ansar, come to me. I'm Thabit ibn Dahdah. If Muhammad has been killed, Allah is still alive, and He did not die. So continue in the same cause for which your Prophet has passed away. Allah is making you dominate over your enemies and supporting you." The Ansar started fighting in every direction, following him, until they heard that the Prophet ﷺ is alive. This is the case of how to make sure that the victory of Allah is coming, whether sooner or later. You are not in the position of feeling that the victory is delayed, because this is sunnah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's not your job to guide people. It's your job to try your best to tell them about the path. You are hired for Allah. Allah is the owner of this da'wah. If you wish that people accept your mission and your propagation of Islam, this is up to Allah. If He doesn't like, it's also up to Him. Abu Bakr as-Siddiq is called as-Siddiq because of that yaqeen. He had unlimited certainty in Allah and in His Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. When the Prophet passed away, Umar ibn al-Khattab stood up in the masjid and he said, Muhammad did not die. He went to meet his Lord as Moses went to meet with his Lord. And if any one of you says that Muhammad has passed away, I'm going to smite his neck with that sword. Uthman ibn Affan went aimlessly. Ali ibn Abi Talib was stuck to the dirt. So Abu Bakr as-Siddiq stood up on the pulpit and said, actually he went to the Prophet's room first, and he saw and he made sure that he has passed away. He kissed him in between his eyes and said, طِبْتَ حَيًّا وَمَيِّتًا. Blessed be you, O Messenger of Allah, alive and dead. And then he stood up on the pulpit of the messenger in front of all followers and said, whoever worships Muhammad, he has already passed away. Muhammad has already passed away. And whoever worships Allah, Allah is alive and He doesn't die. وَمَا مُحَمَّدٌ إِلَّا رَسُولٌ قَدْ خَلَتْ مِنْ قَبْلِهِ الرُّسُلُ. Muhammad is but a prophet before whom other prophets and messengers passed away. This is a matter of certainty because the Sahaba said, this is the first time we hear this ayah, and this is the first time we understand it in that meaning. Umar ibn Khattab could not stand afterwards because he recognized the truth. This truth was given to the mouth and to the tongue of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, and it was delivered to the Ummah on time. Otherwise, the Ummah would be split, scattered, and it could not keep hold of its unity. That's why scholars said Allah kept the unity of the Muslim Ummah through Abu Bakr in 3 situations. In the situation of his decision to fight against the renegades, in supporting the army of Usama, and in also the situation of the Prophet's death, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Umayr ibn al-Hammam was one of the soldiers of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the battle of Badr. The messenger wanted to increase their courage and enthusiasm. He said, stand up, go ahead for a Jannah which is as spacious as the heavens and the earth. He said, Ya Rasulullah, it's a Jannah which as spacious as the God, as spacious as the heavens and the earth. He said, yes. Bakhin. Amazed. It's nice, nice. The Prophet ﷺ said, why you repeat those words? Why do you say nice, nice, bakhin? He said, Wallahi ya Rasulallah. It's only because I hope, I crave after being one of its dwellers. He said, you are one of them. You are one of the people of the Jannah. He took off some dates that he used to keep it in his pocket and ate some and threw the rest. And they asked him, why do you throw the dates? He took those dates to survive during the battle, to eat them while he's fighting against those people. He said, if I wait to eat those dates, it's a very long time. I don't like to waste my time eating those dates. Jannah is very close to me. This is a matter of certainty. Whatever the Messenger ﷺ talked to them about, they have already believed in it and they have already applied it. Anas ibn al-Nadr is one of the people of Muhammad ﷺ. He did not attend the Battle of Badr. And he said, if I can't participate in any battle, Allah will see what should I'm going to do. When the Muslims ran away in the battlefield of Uhud, they left the messenger at the beginning when Khalid ibn al-Walid jumped into the mountain and took hold of leadership, and he started throwing Muslims, and domination started to spread in the heart or in the body of the Muslim army. Anas ibn al-Nadr, all the people were running away out of Uhud, leaving the arena. Anas ibn al-Nadr is going in the middle of the battle. So it's like something amazing. They said, you are leaving your companions and you are aiming to engage yourself in the battlefield, which is ultimately death. It's an ultimate death. What did he say? He said, Al-Jannah wa Rabbil Ka'bah ajidu rihaha min duni Uhud. By the Lord of the Kaaba, I smell the fragrance of Jannah coming to me closer than the mountain of Uhud. And he fought until he was killed, and the disbelievers mutilated his body after his death, and nobody could recognize his personality or identify him except his sister, who recognized him from a finger that was cut before his death. It's a matter of certainty. Smelling the scent of the Jannah while a person is still alive, it's a matter of certainty. The Prophet ﷺ, after the battle of Uhud, called upon his people and his companions. Most of them were injured or wounded. A lot of them, 70 people of them, were killed as martyrs of Uhud. One of them is his uncle Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib, and many others of the companions like Mus'ab ibn Umair. 70 martyrs. No one single home in the whole Medina but has a martyr. And he called upon them to follow up the disbelievers up on the end of Uhud, and they responded to his call, and they answered him in submission and obedience. This is certainty. These are hearts which were made for Allah and made by Allah to support the religion of Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.